right fourscore. And the Lord commended the unjust steward because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light, man. So shit, even the children of this world are wiser than you, man. And that's the other nations, man. Cause here it is, you could take all that you have, all of the shit that you took, and you can give it back to the brothers, man, and make amends of your errors, of your wickedness. Anybody got anything else? I got. This is Sirach 6 and 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of trouble.
He wouldn't abide in just basically getting his hands and using the brotherhood as his own money reserve system. You know, just to have his own ATM system. You know, because people. You gotta, when you see somebody do an injustice to brothers and they constantly do it, the red flag goes up. You gotta take heed of it, because when the red flag of that type of nature goes up, and it's not stopped. When they say if you give an inch, they take a mile. This motherfucker took the whole circumference of the earth. He continued to go. He took 1,000,000 miles when he seen that he could use the headship of the brotherhood that as his crutch or a unit to that he can make you feel bad for him. And that's what the thing he kind of actually also always did, continually make them feel bad about discussing or saying something to him about his woes or his shortcomings. Hey, Nick, look, man, we all got our weaknesses, man, but you couldn't even stop just lying, man. You are your father, the devil, man, and of your lust of your father you shall do. You know, he was a murderer from the beginning, man. First of all, man, you get putting brothers in perilous spots to the point where they got to the point where they could be put out this earth because of the situation they were in. They were with you, standing next to you. Dude could have been coming for you and just got them. You know, but that's through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. He didn't let none of that happen because them brothers had the anointing on them, man. You know, because how do you go through the earth and still be dealing with the world? Meaning you're dealing this wisely in this time, especially in this time when niggas will kill you for what Martin say, $2 and a biscuit, man. And you playing with guys taking their money. You emptying out their bank accounts. You taking 70 grand from them. You doing that old World West shit. That's where you probably learned all that shit from, man.
This is verse 9. It says, and there's a friend who being turned into enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. And it's funny that every time God falls out of the truth or either leaves it, you know, or leaves it, he always tries to air out your dirty laundry, or just make up shit about you, man. You know, because now he's turned into slanderers. You know, he can't reprove you with the scriptures, lest if he opened up that book to try to cut you with the scriptures, he cut himself, man. So he will turn into slander and try to throw some dirt on your name, man, to try to defend your character. It's funny because these niggas are the same as Esau, man.
All right, that's what he said. You love your father, you should do.
God. It says, but in thy Salaki, verse 10, again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity he will be as thyself and will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee and will hide himself from thy face. Separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends.
So you think he would have been around anybody that didn't have nothing he could use from him? You didn't think he would have? He wouldn't. If he couldn't use you, he would try to get you out of the camp.
Yeah, he's a companion in the time of prosperity.
Right, in the time of everything, because you know, how does things start? You ask a question. You'll see. What you'll do is you'll check a guy. He'll probably check a guy's shoes out, clothes, all the way up, see his apparel, see what he driving, ask where he works at, see where he works at. His clothes apparel will make him think. He get to ask some questions. Get to ask, see how he makes his moves. Then the question comes out. Cause really, man, I ain't got no time. I do it for I understand what the Akim did, getting the brother a car, but I can barely give me a car these days, man. We are subjected to all these goddamn we subjected to all these payments, man. You know, and brothers had to go and suffer through that, and suffer through giving payments to you. That's like some of the most wickedest shit you can do to a man, man.
And that also makes you wonder. You be thinking to yourself like, damn, how many times am I supposed to forget his brother? You know, you be actually sitting there thinking to yourself like, God damn, like this dude done trespassing me over again and again. You be thinking like, how Shah said, you know, 77 times 7 times. That doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you keep, you know, necessarily being a sucker to somebody, you know, keep letting them trespass over and over and over. Because your 77 time could have been your 3rd time. You know, so that doesn't necessarily mean that a brother can keep doing the exact same thing over and over. And you're supposed to, you know, just turn the other cheek and, you know, just let them keep doing it, you know, or well, that's good. I say if a brother asks to give a mile, go 2 miles, that's the type of nigga that take advantage of that. Ask for like, you know, $10, knowing good and damn well, you know, you have out of your kind of heart, you gonna get 20.
Yeah, you saw that stack he had in his pocket, which is gonna pay his bills with. Or he has that little money in his pocket. And you saw that 20. You know all he got is 20s. So you know through the spirit, you know the brother is a good brother. You know, and he'll hand you the whole 20 or 40 just because he know you a brother and you might need it. You know, he know you didn't have a job. You can't come in this thing thinking it's a smorgasbord for you. I don't know how long do you think that was gonna continue? How long you was gonna be able to do that? What nigga? That was what you say?
I say he's gonna do it till he got to a chariot.
Yeah, exactly.
But he wasn't gonna get to the chariot.
He wasn't gonna get to the chariot.
He was gonna lose his chariot.
He's gonna borrow this chariot. Can I borrow your seat out on the chariot?
He had his chariot. His chariot was the car that he got in the brother's credit, man.
Yeah.
You know that got taken away from him, that he tried to steal and shit.
That you didn't pay.
They tried to steal the chariot from the angel. They tried to rob the angel.
And then this brother asked the Apostle Rama, do you want to go to the strip club, man?
Well, you know, that's the issue, all right. But that's the strip club, like the Apostle said, if you want to see some titties, he go see.
Yeah, he gonna see something, but you're supposed to be in the spiritual.
I mean, brothers get together and do things of that nature. Not the downgrade what you're saying, but saying the Apostle didn't want to. You know, because he knew, like, look, the Apostle had told him, he felt the spirit that the dude was really, really of the world, man. Yeah, he saw that. He saw that in the spirit. That's why he told him, I think I'm gonna be here a little longer. You know, and that was the spirit talking to him. Hey, through the spirit, it opens up. The spirit opens up everything, and the vision, and a whole spiritual man like the Apostle Aramla sees that. That's how did he end up in Atlanta at that moment? This nigga was doing that. That was the Most High giving this dude his marching orders, man. That's what it was, and now he has to stay there to shaping them brothers' minds back into the spirit. Even though I don't think them faltering, but still they can have an inkling, and that's why he's still around.
Gonna be way stronger.
Right? Yeah, it's powerhouses.
So he was gonna go to the strip club with other brothers' money and use that
to make it rain.
Right, on these stupid ass, you know, man.
Why would you fucking ask the apostle?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because
hey, you know what? Not to try to take the spotlight off of this guy, but when we were in Chicago, what's his name? Nope.
No. It's not. It's just you said a new. You said we're going to deal with you for a second because the brother was doing the set. You talking about the Yiddish. You're speaking Yiddish, the modern and white Hebrew. That's how you speaking it. That's not. We ancient with the ancient. That's that new shit they made. Okay, that's what you saying. The name wrong.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, keep going.
You got a husband?
Keep going. No.
So So which one of these brothers up here you interested in? That gotta be the only reason that you stop.
Right, because it ain't no,
You know?
it's stupid. That was so like but sometimes you gotta not even feel it with
That was
now.
safe.
I should just ignore her ass. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, but when we were in Chicago, when I met what's that guy's name? Nazariah. When I met him for the first time, I was speaking about, you know, something, and he just busts out of nowhere. He's like, what you want to see, some bitches? You want to go to the strip club? You know? Yeah. And that right there, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And then from that moment, I was looking at the brother like, man, you know, something ain't right about him, you know? You know, like something ain't right about that brother. You know, he just seemed carnally and like of the world. And another thing that I noticed that our camp had